Doesn't it just irritate you when somebody tells you all the ways you can become successful or live a happier, more joyful life, and all you have to do is just sit back and let your blessings roll in? Well, how do you get from all those words, and let's face it, that's all they are, just words, and put them into action? Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I'm going to share with you how to do just that. It all starts with visualization. You must first visualize what a happy, joyful life looks like to you. Not to me, but to you. In fact, it might be helpful for some of you to close your eyes and imagine some of the different scenarios that I'm going to describe to you. For instance, if your idea of a joyful life is living at the beach, here's what I suggest you do. This weekend, go to the beach. Smell that salt air. Let the wind blow through your hair. Feel the sand in between your toes as you walk out to the shoreline, as the waves lap up against your legs. Now imagine looking over your shoulder and seeing your home. For some, it could be a palatial mansion. Others, a humble bungalow. Remember, it's whatever you want to see. Now for others, maybe their idea of a joyful life is getting a brand new Mercedes. Here's what I suggest you do. Go to your nearest Mercedes dealership. Test drive that car. Get inside, feel the leather on your body. Put the key in the ignition, hear that engine purr. Slide it into gear, wrap your hands around that steering wheel, give it gas and hear the engine roar as you go driving down the street. Now before you leave, pick up brochures, a lot of them. Put them all around your house, your office, in your car, and remind yourself every day that's your brand new Mercedes. For others still, maybe their idea of a joyful life is staying in the finest hotels all around the world. If so, this is what I want you to do. Go to the Ritz-Carlton right outside of Orlando. I'm not saying you have to get a room there. You can if you want. But what I want you to do is walk into that lobby. See that marble floor, how it's as smooth as glass. Look up at the chandelier, how it sparkles in the sunshine like diamonds in the sky. Walk around the hotel, take it all in. Experience everything there. Go out by the pool, see how the waitstaff is sitting at your beck and call. Now before you leave, I want you to imagine looking out that window of the hotel and seeing the Eiffel Tower in Paris, or next to the Colosseum in Rome, or down the street from Buckingham Palace in London. Second, live a selfless life. So very often we have been raised with the attitude of me, 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 me. Well, I'm telling you, if you want to live a more joyful, happier life, it's got to be others, 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 others. There's somebody who is very near and dear to me. She focuses all of her energy on doing things for others. Now, before I tell you any more about her, let me just preface this by saying she is by far the most joyful person that I know. Her name is Lena. She's a 62-year-old Indian woman who was born and raised in Guyana. She's about 4'9", all of about 90 pounds. She's been helping take care of me for almost 15 years now. Well, after about the first month of her working for me, I was sitting up in bed one night. My neck and shoulder were killing me. So I called Lena in and I said, Lena, can you rub my neck and my shoulder for me? So she's rubbing away. I said, Lena, take your thumb and dig it right into my neck.
And she goes, no boy, I cannot do that.
And by the way, that's exactly how she sounds. I said, please, Lena, take your thumb and dig it right in my neck. It's the only way it's going to feel any better. She says, no, I would not. I said, Lena, please, just take your thumb and dig it right in my neck. She says, okay, and starts crawling up on the bed with her tongue out. I said, Lena, what are you doing? She said, you said to use my tongue. I said, no, Lena, your thumb, not her tongue. Now, somebody who is willing to stick their tongue on the side of my neck to make me feel better is truly living a selfless life. Now, I'm not suggesting you guys run around town looking to stick your tongue on people's necks. But what I am suggesting you do is look for opportunities where you can help others who cannot help you in return. Third, be happy with whatever you have in life. Now, I know you're probably thinking I'm being inconsistent by first telling you visualize what your heart desires, and now telling you be happy with whatever you have. Let me explain. If you go throughout life saying, I'll be happier once I get something else, odds are you're never going to truly be happy, because there'll always be something else. Lena, who I mentioned to you just a moment ago, has always been happy with whatever she has in life. After she had been working for me for about 3 years, she was able to save up enough money to buy a brand new car. She was so excited about it. Well, she had had this car for about 10 months. And one afternoon, I needed to go pick up my van. So I had a buddy of mine pick me up, throw me into the passenger seat of her car. Lena gets in, starts it up, and I hear music coming out of just the left rear speaker. I said, Lena, I didn't know you liked jazz music. She says, I don't. That's what was playing when I bought the car. I said, Lena, I said, see that knob on the stereo? Now turn that. She turns it. It's coming out of all 4 speakers now. She says, oh my goodness, that sounds so good. I said, now Lena, take that other knob, now turn that. All of a sudden it's going to all these different stations. She says, oh my goodness, this whole time I thought I had a jazz car. So remember, if you want to live a happier, more joyful life, you must first visualize what it looks like to you. Second, live a selfless life. Do for others who cannot reciprocate to you. And lastly, be happy with whatever you have in life, whether it's a jazz car or not.